feminism, as we were saying, is the four waves, like we were discussing earlier. As I look at it, the first two waves,
That's true.
are common sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
The latest two, I think that's where we need to draw the line and understand that. The first, if you look at the 1920s, it was the right of women to be able to vote.
Right.
Anyone with an iota of common sense
Would say you're right.
would agree with that.
Yeah.
All right? I am not a bigger or better person just because of my genitalia. That does not make me any better than you.
Yeah.
Okay? I do believe that if my intellect is higher, I should get a little something more, but not my sex. Okay?
Right.
So the second wave is in the 1960s. Remember the civil rights was the same time with the civil rights movement with Dr. King. That was the equality in the workplace. That's common sense.
Yeah.
If you have a PhD from Florida State University, I have a PhD from Florida State University. We have the same amount of experience. I can do the work. I don't know why you should not get paid the same amount of money that I'm getting paid. That's common sense.
I think the logic was because the man is also working. You're supposed to have a working man as well. That's mean you don't need a lot of money.
Well, you can, the opposite argument can be made as well.
Because you have a working wife.
If we were gonna do it, say, let's see who was hired first. Then that will be equality. Do you see what I'm saying? So the same way you have, right? The same way when you do your tax, they ask you, do you have more jobs or whatever? They know how much tax to take or whatever. Say, hey, do you have a working spouse? Yes. Okay. In that case, you're the second one in the household to be working. Then you the one who's gonna take the pay cut. When we need to understand, when we using things as just because you female, we're gonna do it. Just because you male, that it does not make sense. Now the second two waves, the 2010 and now, those waves is more. The first two waves was more about equality.
Right.
The second two is about superiority.
Yeah, that's the toxic.
But
I am
think they're
inferior
still
to
calling it
nobody just
equality.
because of your sex. The same way I don't want you to be inferior to me because of your sex, I can't be inferior to you because of your sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we have to draw the line and understand